Let me know when I'm live, everybody. Say hi. I'd love to see who's lurking in here. Right now, we got Dr. Bob, Eric, Daily Taylor. Those are the Rogue Civilian. There we go. What's up, everybody? So, again, market's not having too much fun this morning. TLT is actually taking a beating this morning after that nice kind of move up on some decent volume yesterday. So, we'll see what happens with this thing. Again, we haven't even started getting into the time where we're looking at rate cuts yet. I mean, people, again, we talked about this yesterday. People are expecting March. I think that's way too early. I think May is the earliest. I'd say 50-50 in May. And then I'd give it a lot higher probability in June. Now, a couple other tickers I'm looking at here. Palantir selling off a lot. I like this company for the long term, so let's see what happens with this thing. I really like it down below 17. I love it even more down below 16 there. So then we have BABA that we've been looking at over here. Down a little bit, still pretty nice move off of these lows that we've seen here. Just kind of waiting on this thing to see which direction it really wants to go. But looking at ES on the daily here, if you take a look at just what the overall trend is, you're starting to shift. So, again, we're going to talk a little bit more about this in the swing trading course, which I was starting to record for you guys yesterday. But again, what we're looking for out of the market is just the broad trend. So what have we seen recently? We have a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So let's see where this thing wants to go here. Again, it could easily just be a little bit of a bait and switch, and then we continue higher. I almost wouldn't even expect that. We easily could come down here, fill this gap in. Or no, that's rollover. That doesn't count. But come down to this BJ key level down here, right around 4,600 there. So about, 140 points lower. I don't think that's out of the question there for a little bit of a retest out of the market, and then it decides where it wants to go. I was saying this yesterday. I mean, I didn't really like the market. What do you call it? I didn't like the market closing the year at the highs. Like, that's not, like, if you think about it, like, the market closing at the highs, there's not a lot of profit taking happening, and it's going to happen at some point. So when would it logically happen? First quarter of the next year, which is right now. So what's up, everybody? Survey still 66% chance of a cut in March. Yeah, I just disagree with that, man. I mean, again, you guys know that I think that yields in general are going to be coming down, especially the federal funds rate over the next couple of years here. But again, I don't think that they're going to do it in March. I don't think there's much that shows that they need to start cutting in March. Again, it almost doesn't matter. I mean, again, if you move rates from 5.25 to 5, like, it's just slowing the pace of the decreases. Like, if you leave rates, like, even if we were to do one interest rate cut in March and then leave rates at 5 for the rest of the year, or like 4.75 to 5, wherever that range is, you would still see those high rates have an effect on the overall market. So we'll see. I think that's kind of what the Fed is battling here. They're like, well, what do we actually do with this? Because we could cut rates, but the market is going to take that in a very, very different way than it needs to. You agree with my disagreement? What's up, everybody? How we doing? Again, team, if you guys wouldn't mind, as you guys are filtering in here, tapping that like button helps out a whole lot, getting these streams out to some more people. Again, there's not much for us to do here. Just kind of waiting to see where this market actually wants to go. This is, again, like I've been saying in the newsletter, risk off. This is risk off for me. You can just feel it. Like, it's just not, the market's not doing what it was into the end of the year. Again, we caught the Santa rally. You trade for TLT is based on 3 to 5 years. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking at too. It just happens to be that my leaps expire in January of 25. So I have no problem with getting more positions on it. What my kind of expectation right now for TLT is, as we get closer to, let's say, May or June, getting some shorter dated positions on those quick potential spikes that you could have on the interest rate decreases, the cuts. And then that's it. That's kind of all I'm looking for on TLT right now. But it's going to be interesting to see where ES goes. I mean, I was looking for some trades yesterday. Couldn't really find anything. I was looking for this move to carry up, come up into this range over here. And again, I mean, it did. You did see this move up and then coming back to the downside here going into the end of the day. It just didn't come up high enough for me to want to short it. So that's fine. I mean, less trades, more profits, guys. That's what you guys got to think about. Let's see. Yep. All right, everybody. Morning, Vix. Happy 2024. Less trades, more profits. There you go, Mike. There you go. Eric, good morning, man. Trev Trades, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good morning here. Yeah, Baba, everything's kind of slipping to the downside here. Palantir was green a little bit this morning and then just kind of fizzled out, which is fine. If this thing falls below 16, I mean, I'm gonna buy some shares, I think. Start buying some more. I mean, I think my average is like 1560, something around there. So I'd probably wait for that, get some more around where my average is if it wants to sell, and then, but not like a lot of it, and then try to average down as it starts coming lower. But I wouldn't try to average down unless it's like sub 1450, something like that, like down in here. Like honestly, down at this level right here. That's really where I would want to get the most of my position. Again, I was selling a boatload of puts down in here before this rip, and I thought I was going to get exercised on these here, and it just ripped on me. So that kind of stinks, but it's okay. Exxon's over 103. Ooh, is oil starting to come up? We were talking about... Yeah, we were talking about oil, what, before I went on vacation? I'm a little bit of an oil bull here going into the new year. I haven't done anything on it really yet, but I want something like USO though. Yeah, none of these charts look great though. That's the problem. The charts just look kind of iffy. We'll see. When does Apple catch itself? That's a good question. I mean, we could take a look at Apple. Apple was just knifing here. Oh my God, Apple down another 1.22% in the pre-market here. Jeez, Apple. Apple said, let's run to all-time highs and then just nuke. Same thing with AMD. I mean, you guys saw my Instagram story yesterday. I was talking about AMD. I was like, hey guys, I'm sad. Not going to be looking at my long-term for a little bit. Need AMD back up there. Yeah, Apple. I mean, Apple's down a lot. Again, things are just, you got to wait for the market to balance out here. You're starting to see a potential shift of trend, but you got to make sure that the trend would actually be shifting in order to look for any downside positions. For me, I don't like playing downside as much. So I'll hedge stuff with it. So it'll be smaller, like way smaller size positions. And then wait for the market to start to go back into that uptrend. Exxon looks like it's ready to run on the daily. Not really. I mean, sort of. It's sort of trying to break this level here. I'd love to see it consolidate and then go. But I don't think Exxon's going to do something like this and then really get going. Like this area right here. I mean, obviously that's what I would like to see, this heavy period of consolidation and then a move. I just don't know if you're going to get it. Now, what I do like is these volume spikes in here. That I like. Your UVXY is holding nicely. Sold calls yesterday at 30, then bought them back for $10 late in the day. Nice. Healthcare and utilities rotation. Well, it's more so like a value rotation, I think. Let's take a look at like Home Depot, Lowe's, and a couple of those other tickers. See how they're not doing that great over here. UNH. Yeah, okay, I could see that. Healthcare. What about ABBV? Yeah. Oh, we missed this one. Oh, man. AbbVie over here. Why did this not show up on my scanner? See, that's what annoys me sometimes about the scanner that I have is it doesn't catch everything. I mean, again, no scanner is going to catch everything, but this was a nasty one here. I would have 100% taken this trade. Look at this. Boom. Consolidation. Breakout right here. 155.60. Runs all the way up. Dude, that's just wonderful right there. Woo! I mean, I would have no problem playing healthcare. We've done it before. We've done it before on the rotation. How's UNH doing? What else do we have? I don't want to like trade really like Pfizer or Moderna or anything because those are a little bit too whippy, and I feel like... Morning, Vix. Bought the course yesterday. Eric, there you go. Yeah, guys, all of you guys that are hopping in, I mean, you're cutting it close here. Sunday is the last day to hop in to grab that discount on the Day Trading Mastery course there. So, again, if you guys have any questions, once you guys hop in and start watching those videos, just shoot me a message on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll answer that for you guys as well. Yeah, Red Tape, once I had to go on the break because I had to deal with all that family stuff, I was just like, well, you know, they got it handled if you guys want to go for it. Because I didn't want to, have to leave and then, still be paid. I that didn't feel right to me. So I was just like, you know, I'll just stay and just, create a court. Here's the other thing too. I'm not gonna be around for that much longer. All right. So I haven't said this before, but there's a time clock on how long I will be on social media for. Remember, guys, I have a lot of things I do, and certain things and these certain plans that I've had for a while are starting to come into effect. So I mean, again, it's that just didn't feel right to me. So. But I want to make sure that you guys have the tools that you need before I go. It won't be for a while, though. I don't know. Might be this year. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, again, if you guys want to use Titan, fucking use Titan. Titan's epic, dude. You're gonna miss me? You guys will still see me. I won't be gone forever. I'll just be less frequent. And potentially in a different way. I gotta figure it out. But we'll make it work. We will make it work, team. Nothing but love? Yeah, man. Thank you. You guys got a great system over there with Titan. And again, what do you call it? Well, when you guys look at the stuff that I'm showing you, again, there's going to be less trades. But again, that strategy that I've taught you guys has 0 losing months in 2023. 0. So again, you guys want to hop in there. You guys have the email list code too, the 50% off one. But for those of you guys that aren't on the email list, you guys get 30% off. What do you call it? Until Sunday. Hot Potato, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hopefully you had a great trip over there, man. See me in Costa Rica? I'm not gonna be in Costa Rica, bro. I'll be in. No, I'm not telling you where I'm going. Sorry, I can't. Hey, study error. Refresh. We're not playing this game today, market. Dude, my computer's just been so annoying recently. Like, look at this. There it is. Now we're good. Oh, HP, I love you, buddy. Let's see here. Missed the first part of my saying. Was the main point there? You're not going to be on as much? There will be a video. That'll explain everything. When the time is right. Not now, though. Let's see. But yeah, I'll throw that link for you guys in the live chat as well. Again, less trades, more profits. Again, that swing trading one, I'm working on it. I'm going to try to get it out for you guys next week. But again, I want to make sure that, like, if I have to re-record some things and make sure that, like, everything's good to go for you guys so that it's super valuable information, I'm going to do that. Like, I'm not going to just, like, rush something to get it out for you guys. I mean, the script is done. I just want to make sure that I record it in a way that makes sense to everybody. Doing good. That break was much needed after all the craziness. Fair, man. Fair. Let's see. Telly getting slapped. USD JPY rises to... Oh. USD JPY rising to 144.74. Let's actually take a look at that really quick, because that's been important. Also. I had somebody ask one time... Remember how we were talking about the carry trade a bunch? With, like, Japan... Like, I had somebody talk to because I talked to a lot of different people, and they were like, well, I was like, just ask this guy who is basically a portfolio manager. If I said the hedge fund's name, you'd all know who it is. He owns the Mets. It's not him, though. It's just somebody who works there. And I was like, ask him about this. And he, like, didn't know what we were talking about. He was like, no, they're not doing that. And I'm like, yes, they are, dude. Yeah, 100% they are. I wasn't the one that asked. So, like, the person that asked the question could have just completely screwed up the question. Or I think he owns the Mets. I don't know. But it's that company. And I was just like, how do they not know this? You're literally... I don't know, man. People are silly. But this is interesting. USD JPY coming off the lows. This is actually matching yields, too. So you go like this. USO. Wait, no. 10Y. You match this to yields. It's pretty close. I mean, realistically, VIX is wildly successful. Got to move on and can say, yeah. Well, it's sort of. It's more so my knowledge. My knowledge base is in the skills that I have are different. Like I can help you guys out all the time with like if you guys want to come in and learn how to like do things from a retail perspective. Oh, I got you. Obviously, like we got the we can do all these strategies, swing trading, day trading, everything. But like there are certain things, like I've talked to you guys about this before, like basis trades, all these other different things in the market. It's like we can't do it, but that's your hint. That's your hint. It's the only hint you're getting. Good morning, fam. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, guys, again, oh, you guys are slacking way hard on the like button this morning. I don't appreciate that. Nature's Barista, I do, but I don't care. So, like, my main focus is Instagram and TikTok. And I took my Instagram account from like 2K to like, I don't know, like 12K in like a month and a half, 2 months. My TikTok blew up too. That one's at like, I think 9,000. You guys are slacking. I don't appreciate that, bro. We're not even at 50%. You guys are slacking. Yeah, I do this for you guys. Like I don't need to do this. Like I want to make sure you guys have all the information. Yeah, I'm pursuing my ankle OnlyFans. Exactly, dude. So much easier. I'm just kidding. Let's get Baba back on here. See what this thing wants to do today. Again, right now, I mean, for those of you guys that have taken the call, I mean, there's nothing to really look at here. This is just kind of chop nonsense. I'd like to wait and see what's going to happen with like the first hour of price action. We have services PMI at 9:45. That can definitely move some stuff around. Learning about being a content creator. Thank you for the answer. I'll tell you how to be a good content creator. I'll tell you how I did it. And you're not going to want to do it, and I wouldn't recommend anybody to do it because it was the worst. But I made 3 videos a day, long-form videos a day. They were probably like 8 minutes long each. One would go out at 10, one would go out at 4, one would go out at 8 every single day, including weekends, for like 7 months. I had 1,000 subscribers in 20 days. Like, you can go quick, but like you got to know what you're doing. If you guys go back, I think every single one of my videos is still up. All of them. You could go back and watch how horrendous I was at making content back in the, like, awful. Spy levels. See, I almost just don't care. And that's like most of the stuff that I do. I mean, yeah, you could come down to this. Well, where's 466? Is it down here? That's far. Most of the stuff that I'm doing here, guys, is like market neutral. Except for the swings, the market needs to be in an uptrend, but I don't see where you're getting 466 from, but so like most of the time I don't even know what the SPY's trading at or what ES is. I just look at the chart and I'm like, okay, is the chart doing what I need it to do? Yes or no? Swing trading, obviously I look at it a little bit more, but I'm looking at the broad trend. So like you could give me this chart here and just hide the price like this, and I would just, okay, market's in an uptrend, and we're good to go. Mostly we talked about Vic skipping class back in the day. Oh yeah. What's going on, guy? Yeah, dude, it was bad. You love watching the old videos of me and Gabe? Dude, we had some epic streams. Remember when Winning Loser would call in and I'd be like, no. Dude, I skipped so many classes for you guys. So many. I skipped like every single class for you. You're welcome. We'll have some fun when you start liking downside trading. No. My downside trades are macro, usually. Good morning, guys. You're gonna close that at open? Well, if you're gonna close it at open, then why do you care about 466? Right? Like, think about it like that. It's like, well, what is it trading at? 468? And it's like, well, if you're closing it at open, well, it's $2 away from 466. Could it knife at open? Yeah. You love those days? Yeah, dude, those were fun. Those are epic. Where's Winning Loser? I don't know. He used to like just like come out in Boston and like be like right around where I am, and I'm like, oh no. You can't, guys. That was a joke. He's not. What did he talk about one time? Like the Michael Jackson thing? That was so much fun. And like it was like, oh yeah, he said like Michael Jackson was supposed to play Professor X or something, and I was sitting there like, did somebody drug me? I was like, where am I right now? Those are fun, man. All right, team, let's have a good day, huh? You trade SPY exclusively? There you go. I mean, I trade ES exclusively. I day trade futures, swing trade options. Sometimes I'll trade some SPX, but like usually I don't. Very rarely will I trade some SPX. But when I do, you see the 800% gains that like, where's Mikey? Oh, dude, Mikey's probably still here. He's just under an alias. Let's see. Good day, STV and team. What's up, Grant? How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah, next week I might try to start doing some Instagram lives, too, in the morning. See how that goes. That'll be fun. I just got to wake up earlier and go to the... Dude, we didn't talk about this yet. The New Year's resolutioners are out. They are out in full force. I went to the gym this morning. I was there at like 7:20. About. And, like, usually when I go that early, there's, like, some people there. But this, dude... I was like, whoa, it's like a concert in here. What is going on? It was crazy. It was ridiculous. It's fine. They'll all be gone in a little bit. And then I can get my machines. But, you know, sometimes I go midday. This is funny. Sometimes I go midday and there's people in there. And I always wonder to myself, I'm like, what do you do? I'm like, what do these people do for, like, I'm curious because, like, I know what I do. I'm like, but, like, people wouldn't be doing what I do. I'm like, how are you allowed to, like, just, like, go to the gym for, like, a few hours at, like, noon? And they're, like, young people. I'm like, oh, good for you, man. I'm just curious. I'm not hating on them. I'm just curious. I'm like, I wonder what you do. All right, let's see what we get here. ES basically flat here from close. So let's see. Everybody getting ready for the beach? That's fair. That's fair, man. All right. 9 minutes to go until the ding here. You take the first 2 weeks off, the first 2 weeks of the year off of the gym because it's so packed. I mean, they're not dum-dums. It was on. Here's mainly what it was, which I wasn't. All right. It was a lot of females on the treadmill. Let's put it out. Let's just say it how it is. I walked in and I was just like, why is they do OnlyFans? No. It's usually, well, okay, that's fair. Because I do know yeah, all right, that's fair. Okay, that's a good comment there. Because I do know a couple people that do OnlyFans. But I was like, every single treadmill's taken. STV still pumping AMC and GME. Never did that. I literally told you, do whatever the hell you want every time. And then I told you it was done. Why are we doing this today? Go bag hold by yourself. Like, people are so stupid. All right, let's see, team. You know what I actually am going to do, though, Mr. Cornson? I'm going to give a call. This is interesting. Remember that tweet? I made that poll where it was like, do you guys want to see the options pumpers on Twitter go bye-bye? Yeah. So I will probably just give a call to one of the lawyers I know that works at the SEC and be like, hey, man, look at all these people doing stupid stuff. Here you go. Easy money. Go have fun. It was hilarious that people actually responded, no, they didn't want me to do it to that thing. I'm like, you're literally getting used as exit liquidity, you moron. And then I might throw in some other people that, like, I don't like that I know are doing something wrong. All right, let's get after it, team. Let's see. We got 6 minutes here. Oh, I have to make so many phone calls today. That'll be good, though. Good phone calls. Good phone calls. I'm always on calls, guys. Doing stuff. Looking at things. You need their exit liquidity. I mean, I would almost just like you could have a trading strategy where you just short those options. Just like sell them. Like, they're not going up. They're gonna go weep, done. But it would be better to just, you know, get them out of there. All right, team, we're getting closer to market open. We've got, what is it? Final services, PMI at 945. That'll be interesting to see. Right, and then tomorrow's Friday. Ooh, I might be going to a Patriots game this weekend. That would be fun. That would be a good time. All right. Yeah, once the market, I mean, you can do it now, but like if there's any tickers that you guys want me to, I think somebody said oil. Can you, yeah, I mean, we could take a look at CL. The daily's not telling me much here. I mean, you're starting to see a shift of trend. I mean, you made a low, a high, a higher low, and you're bouncing off of it. So this could be the start of a trend shift, but this is more of like an internal trend, like an internal shift of trend, because if you look at this, I mean, you have high, low, high, low. I mean, you sort of tried to shift here, didn't, came down. So the real true shift of trend, I mean, would be up above here. But you're starting to see it internally shift, and it might just chop its way up, which would be interesting. Patriots, Jets, yeah, that'd be fun. It'll be fun. I gotta see what the deal with the tickets are. I think I have 4 of them that I can use. Like, I have friends that have season tickets, and then sometimes they don't use them, and they'll text me, and they'll be like, oh, you want the tickets? And I'll be like, how much are they? And sometimes they cost money, and sometimes they're like, just go. And I'm like, all right, I'll just fuck it. Don't have to tell me twice. I don't know. We see. It'd be really fun, though. All right, 4 minutes. Take you guys? I can't do that, actually, because there's too many of you to go to the Patriots game. I will say, though, the only other, the one of the times that I've gone to a Patriots game, the first time that I went, it was the first time that they had been shut out since the 1900s. So, as of right now, I'm not the best luck for the Patriots, but they are not great this year, so we're not going to blame me when they potentially lose. So that's how we're going to do this around here. It'd be cool if Aaron Rodgers, what do you call it, was back. Aaron. Ooh, ES coming down a little here into market open. Take me out to the ball game. No, sorry. Mullen is one you wish you held on to. Why? That thing was garbage from the start. That thing was terrible. How's Tally? Tally not having fun this morning. Not having fun. Go, we want the draft pick? All right, I got you. Don't worry. I'll get you guys the draft pick. Aaron Rodgers beefing with Kimmel. Dude, that was funny. So get this. There's a crypto bank in South Dakota that's going to mine it close to our dam. What are your thoughts on mining location? How much power it takes? Well, it takes a lot. I don't know. It depends on how many, servers they're going to have running, but I don't know. I mean, it's probably a lot. It's very possible, Angel, that if they mess up, they just blow your power grid. Tesla puts look nice right now. What strategy are you using? What's your entry criteria? What's your risk to reward? What are you looking for out of it? Those are things that you have to answer. Again, you can't just say, oh, they look good because the chart doesn't look great. I mean, this is just falling knife for 4 days. I mean, that's not for me there. And you're coming back down into this range where it like to bounce out of, so I don't know. That's really not for me. Those aren't things that I do. I look for very, very specific setups. I try to never use my discretion. Again, there's a very big difference, guys, between discretionary trading and systematic trading. The strategy that I hand you guys in the day trading mastery course is literally just a system. It's market. Well, you can't really say it's a market neutral strategy because that's all right, ding, 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 market open. But it is technically, you don't care about really what the market's doing. You just look for the setup and then execute it. So, again, you guys have until Sunday to hop in there, get that. Again, that strategy had 0 losing months in 2023 if you're still struggling. I mean, there you go. Using that in combination with Titan, which I know a lot of you guys are, is going to really, really help you guys out a whole lot. I can throw that link in here one last time for you guys before we get going into the market here. The code is STV30. You guys get risk management, psychology, what are futures, what are options. You guys get everything. So there you guys go. Make sure you hop in that before Sunday because the price is going back to normal. All right, let's see what ES is doing here. Yeah, I think I'm getting some price alerts or just a notification. Yeah, price alerts. All right, let's see. You don't think so, though? Lots of customers are losing their power left and right. It's 100% secretive. Well, if they're losing their power, it easily could be due to the Bitcoin miners. Boom! Blown fuse. Blowing transformers. Yeah, Tessie's holding on a little. Palantir bounced a little there. Let's see. Tally's not having fun. That would be... This is a little shift of trend here to the downside here. All right, let's see. I'd love to see Palantir get up here and reclaim like 1662. I just don't know if it has the juice to do it this week. What is this? 57. Yeah, no, that's not going to be big enough. In order for me to want... Baba just died. Ooh, that's not going to be fun. How bad did it go? I mean, it launched yesterday. Ooh, yeah. You can see that on the daily here, just getting knifed. Look at that. Ouch. Ouch, Baba. Yeah, Baba's getting hit. Let's see. Still at like 74. I mean, I'm still up. Well, these contracts have to update, I think. I mean, I'm technically right now still up 50%, but I won't be. Those will probably be up like 30-something, which is fine. My tellies are still up at like 55%, chilling there. That could easily get bought up, though, like yesterday, so not worried about that one. Here comes ES. Hello. What's up, bud? Yeah, a lot of mixed things happening here in the market this morning. Yeah, that's getting bought up pretty quick. I mean, what did this touch? Yeah, I mean, that was 74.40. It's already back to 75. We'll see, though. When is the data coming? About 10 minutes. We get final services PMI, which can definitely move stuff around. I mean, I'm happy that this thing is coming down. I would love for this thing to come back down sub 15. I would buy so much of that thing. You're long shares on Baba? Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. Oh no, I think the Baba did update. It's just the spread is huge. Yeah, because it is listing a date. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, those spreads are going to tighten up a little bit later. Baba 75 magnet range until it's not. True. It's got, to me, Baba, if it breaks above 80 with some speed, it's going. But like until then, it's probably just going to chop around. I mean, right now, I've got a nice entry on them. So we'll see what happens with that. Palantir holding on to 16 here. Telly doing a whole lot of nothing. ES, nothing. Just chopping, man. Nothing too crazy. And again, guys, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way in, I want to see if we can get to 100 likes today. That would be fun. I would like to see a little long setup for him here. I mean, if we can come up to this BJ key level here, I think we'd definitely have something there. A little rejection, come down, retest. Even if we came up into here, I think we'd still get something. Yeah, and everybody, dude, I saw people calling for like Black Thursday on Twitter. It's like, guys, like Twitter is great, but I think we're getting real bright over here. It's not that bad. Twitter's great, but you're gonna see so much nonsense because, guys, it's so easy to grow on Twitter. Do you know how you do it? You just fearmonger. Oh my God, Black Monday. Oh my God, market's gonna collapse. And then everybody looks at it and likes it and retweets and comments. It's like, Nonsense is what it is. Hold on, let me adjust the camera real quick. There we go. That should be good. It's getting bright over here. Dude, I woke up this morning and it was dark. Like it was nighttime. I woke up at 6:30. To me, that's very early. For you guys, you might be like, no, that's me sleeping in, bro. I wake up at 4 a.m. usually. You know what, man? You're just better than me. It's all right. You're better. I can't compete with that. If I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm an annoying a-hole all day long. Yeah, Baba's getting eaten back up here, so we'll see what happens with this. Palantir coming up a little, nothing crazy. Telly's nothing. Zero Hedge kind of does that fear-mongering. Yeah, but they also mix in some good stuff in there, too. Like, a lot of their articles are good. Scar, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, so, like, Zero Hedge will put out some solid stuff. Like, I like their research, especially on, like, CTAs, Goldman positioning, things like that. They've been doing a lot more and putting stuff behind paywalls, but, like, all right, you're doing the research. You might as well get paid for it. Like, I got no problem with that. All right, it's getting bright over here. We're gonna have to make some adjustments here, I think, team. You guys no longer get to see the view. We're gonna have to adjust the camera. No more view for you. Sorry, team. All right, let's see. Nvidia's popping. Let's take a look at that. Because if Nancy's popping, maybe we get a little bit of juice on AMD. Yeah, Nancy's coming up here about 1%. How's Amanda doing? Is AMD moving? Yeah, it is. I mean, that's kind of sad that it couldn't hold 150, but it is what it is. I don't plan on selling that thing anytime soon. So let's see here, man. Doing great, missing. Oh, Scar, I miss you too, buddy. Oh, there. Whoa, Palantir getting a little juice there. Hello. Hey, bud. What you doing? Hey, bud, what you doing? Switching the green screen? Yeah, that's what that was right there. You see that? Me pulling down the shades? That's the green screen. Interesting. We got AMD Palantir moving up a little bit here. How's Baba? Is that still getting eaten up here a little bit? Yeah, it is. 75.25. All right, man. Tally down. That's no fun. That's not what we want. Yeah, so I'm up 40% on the Babas now. That's fine. What the? Why is there no... What? Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? 7 minutes to go until the data drops. That could move stuff around a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I don't think we have Fed speakers today either. SoFi accelerates retirements with 2% match on IRA contributions. SoFi could be a very interesting rate cut play. That in Robinhood. But Robinhood's more... What do you call it? Robinhood's more tied to Bitcoin because of how much they hold. So that's something to keep a note of. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace. James, you too, buddy. No, Scar? No, buddy. You can't. Sorry. Let's get AMD back up here. I don't know, man. My long-term SoFi is definitely in play. Yeah, I mean, they can rip too. Like I think they're decently shorted as well. So like, as those rate cuts start to come in, I'd have to look a little bit more into SoFi to see how much they could benefit, because there might be something better. Like KRE might be better. There might be other like regional banks that could be better. Other different businesses that could be better. But like SoFi is definitely one of them that is going. It has the potential to benefit based on rate cuts. So. I mean, every company does technically, but the ones that are more tied to rates in particular are gonna move a little bit more. Palantir looking good. Again, I want to see this thing get back up to 1662. I mean, we can take a look at SoFi here, but it's like in the pooper, I think. Yeah, 828. This thing was down a lot yesterday. How's the daily look on it? I bet it looks horrendous. Yeah. What the... Dude, this thing did it. SoFi did it too. How am I missing these? I mean, again, granted, I did give you guys Affirm, Mara, PayPal, like so many other tickers, but like, I'm wondering why. Oh, I know why. All right, that's why. Because the scanner's not going to pick that up because of what's in it. The way I was doing it previously. Now I think it will. But that's why when I go through my scanner, guys, I also look through every ticker in the S&P, the NASDAQ, and IWM. So that's what? 2,600 tickers that I look through? I just scroll. Hard to catch them all. Yeah, it is difficult to catch them all, but like, I mean, we're pretty good at it. We've caught most of them. And then what's going to be even better is after the, after the swing trading course comes out, then more of you guys are going to be able to see them too. So it's not just me looking for them, which is going to be great. So I'll send you guys my list every single week. But other than that, like, you guys will be able to find stuff too and bring it up in the streams and everything like that. It'll be great. Palantir came back down. ES came back down a little here too. Nothing crazy, but... All right, 4 minutes to go until the data. Oh my God, we're already at 50 likes almost, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can get to 100 today. That would be sweet. That's what scanners are for. Well, the scanners aren't going to catch everything. Can't dance with all the pretty girls. In the stock market, you can't. In real life, you definitely can. But you might then get what's it called? Things thrown at you. Which is fine. I mean, you just have to be good at dodging. Like, you're good. Just got to keep your head on a swivel, man. Then you're good to go. If it's glass, try to catch it so that it doesn't hit somebody behind you. Pro tip. See? Easy. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. All right? All right, guys. Yeah, I mean, ES is not doing much for me here. I'd like to see this, especially after data start to trend a little higher, or an aggressive move lower. Like, I don't really care. I just need a decent move in one direction in order to play the retest off of. That's it. That's all I'm looking for today. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. That's kind of how it goes around here, man. Less trades, more profits, and that's exactly what we talk about with you guys in that day trading mastery course. That's why it has 0 losing months in 2023. Like, it's most of you guys are still not profitable. It's like, well, here you go. It works. I don't know if Tyler's in here, but again, Tyler was sending me some messages. He was like, dude, it's ridiculous. I was like, yeah, I know, man. He was like, how is it this simple? I was like, it's just, simple is better. Keep it simple, stupid. TLT slipping here. Dave, jeez. Coming out hot, man. Jeez, man. It's not what you want. Alrighty, guys, I'm hungry. I am hungry. I went to the gym this morning. I also ate so much on vacation, guys. So much food. Like, I was eating and, like, not really going to the gym and drinking a lot. So like, yeah. We got to get back to normal. The ES popping up here a little bit. All right, buddy. Oh, I think I'm going to get one of those, whatchamacallit? I think I'm going to get one of those really nice bottles of Classe. You aiming to fill a gap? Let's take a look, because Unity has been interesting. This one? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to play the gap fill, but, like, guys, stocks that move like this are my favorite. Look at this, dude. Nice consolidation, boom. Consolidation, boom. RKT is a great example of this, dude. I mean, we talked about this. I think some of you guys hit it. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. Oh, yeah. I was talking about this yesterday in when I was recording the swing trading course to you guys. I mean, this right here is just textbook stair stepping. So you got this move up, consolidation, move up, consolidation, move up, consolidation. That's not really, but like, you look at this move, dude. You were trading this with shares from here. You kept averaging up with these consolidation moves. You absolutely slaughtered it. And again, you guys are going to see, you don't have to trade options. I'm going to talk like that. Mara is such a good example of like the swing trading strategy and why you guys don't actually need to trade options if you don't want to. And you'll see this. We talk about this a little bit more, but like the only reason why you would want to use options is the outlay and use less of your available capital so that you can take more trades and have more opportunity, because again, we don't know which trades are actually going to play out like this or like Mara here. Oops. Like, where is it? Like this, like we don't know. So like if you were just trading shares and you caught something that was decent, great, but like you might have missed this because your capital was all tied up in another thing. That's really the only reason why you want, like, when I took my profits here at the second take profit on Mara, I was up 600%. But look at this. What's the risk to reward here? Oh, look, 1 to 6. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing if you risk appropriately. So again, I'll teach you guys how to do that. You guys are going to be all good to go. Oh yeah. And I made the final decision on what the discount is going to be for you guys, those of you guys that have already gotten the day trading mastery course. For the swing trading one, it's going to be 60%. So that's what it's going to be. It'll be 60% off for you guys that have already gotten the day trading mastery course. What do you think of Wolf? Let's take a look at that. I typically don't really like to trade like penny stocks, but like this, I mean, these charts sometimes have great setups. Like if you look back here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you look back in here, this is epic. I don't like that. I mean, there's really been one setup on this thing that's been really good. I know this one's pretty good in here. That's not terrible. Let's see here, team. Where are we going with this? Oh, right here. Isn't she what? +1 entry for the car giveaway? No. 60%, that's great. Thanks, Vix. No problem, guys. No problem. Did the data come out? Yeah, it did. I actually didn't see it. Where is it? Oh, we got it right here. US S&P Global Composite PMI, 50.9 versus 50.7 previous. The estimate was 51, so it was a little lower than expected. For December, actual 51.4 versus 50.8 previous, so it's increasing. And the estimate was 51.3, so it's mixed. It's a mining company like Mara. Oh, that's fine. If I'm going to trade any miners, it's going to be Mara. I love that stock. Mara is epic, dude. I love trading that thing. I mean, I've traded Mara, what, a couple times this year. And they were massive trades. This was the one that I hit for 1,200% here. And this was one that I hit for 600% to right here. Now, again, I didn't think it was going to do this, but, you know, again, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, if I just traded shares, I could go TP, 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 and then just keep riding it up. Thanks, SCV. No problem, guys. Again, you guys have until Sunday to use the 50% off code that I sent you guys in the emails. Probably not sending that out again. So if you guys want to take advantage of the 30% off, you have until Sunday to do that. 0 losing months in 2023. You guys learn that strategy. You are going to have a skill that you can siphon money out of the market with forever. So it's 12 months in a row of green on that thing. And there's been no trades so far in January, so we're going to try to make it 13 months in a row of green. And the risk reward is so sick. Like they're like 1 to 8s, 1 to 4 to the first TP. It's awesome, man. What else are we looking at here? Palantir back down. Where's Tally? Tally, if it loses this, spaghetti out, because you got this gap right here that it could come and fill. 96, 97. Had a free entry and I'm sold. There's no car giveaway. You guys want me to give away we were talking about the Devo yesterday, and you guys were like, buy it and give it away. It's like, yeah, right. Like, I'm going to spend 10M on a car and give it to you guys. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. The Senna was so pretty, though. They had some P1s in there, too. I don't really like P1s. They're all right. They just kind of look old. Which is weird, because it's still a P1, but they just look old. You know, actually, I think I have a new favorite Ferrari. I think I do. I think it's the F40. I think it's the F40, man. I love F40s. Gotta drive. Have a great day. Scar, you stay safe, buddy. Have a great day, bud. I had 1998 Saturn giveaway? No. I'm going to own a F40 at one point. I love those cars. They're so cool. They're like timeless. Apparently they're miserable to drive though, like no power steering, like, but that's cool. I also like driving like stick too. You get a 6-speed gated. Oh. I will almost stall it a bunch of times, but like we're still gonna do it. All right, let's see what we got here. Nothing so far in ES for me. Just kind of waiting. Find a Ferrari you can fit. No, I know. I fit in a bunch of them. I've driven a lot of cars. Like, crazy cars. Ridiculous ones. They're always fun. I'm always terrified. I get a workout. I'm like sweating when I'm driving people's cars. I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to break it. Mayor's not doing anything here. This is nothing. We don't really need to look at this. Let's see what Bob is doing. Yeah, it's moving back up here, guys. After that knife candle, I mean, it is. It's trying. It's doing its best. Oh, Ben, that's cool. Like, I fit in most of them, but if they're convertibles, the windshield comes like here. So like if I get into an accident, I die. So I probably won't own a convertible. The coupes have a little bit more and it like loops over a little. They have more room. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got, guys? Yeah, I mean, I want to see this push higher so I can play a retest because I know where the retest is going to be. And it would, I'd love to be able to buy off a BJ key level. Those are my favorite, man. Those I'll size into nicely. Take a little bit more risk, I mean, because you just have so much support right there with you. Just like additional confluences that are going to come and help you out. Telly, little bounce. Palantir doing its best. Baba not really doing much there. Okay. Yeah, the Babas are still sitting up about like 40% here, which is good. The TLTs are up about, what, 48? That's not bad. That's not bad. They're still chilling. Oh, guys, we actually might hit 100 likes today. Thank you. We're like 41 away. Might as well ride a motorcycle if you're getting a convert. Right, exactly. I don't like motorcycles, though. They're not for me. There goes Palantir. Come on, buddy. Let's see. Telly's trying here a little. I mean, it's still down 1.3%, but I mean, it's trying to get a move up here. That would be interesting. DC, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Palantir getting a little action here. Here we go. Let's see. I want to see it reclaim that 1662. So you're what, 30 cents away? It would have to really get going to get there, but I mean, again, it can do whatever it wants. I'd love to see Baba start to make a move back up to here, 76.70. Telly, I mean, what happened that we're just ripping up yields today? Like, that's a bit nuts. Just cranking yields higher. That's interesting. Market went from drunk last year to hungover and lazy start to 24. Tough to find decent trades this week. Right. Remember what I said at the beginning of the week? I would expect this week to be like the hangover, basically, of what we saw during the holiday trading. And then next week, we kind of start to see the market pick the direction that it wants to go in for the rest of the month. That's my expectation, but we'll see. Baba looking all right here. Palantir looking spicy. What is glitching out here? Oh, I know what it is. It's the Telly premiums. Let's see. 4 minutes until 10. I don't think we have any data at 10. Nah, nothing. Unless there's something that I just don't see on here. There could be a little bit of something coming out, but I don't think so. Let's check Twitter, see if there's anything going on. Again, guys, relaxed trading. No need to do anything silly. Yeah, I don't see anything. Supposedly off the jobless claims. Were they low? Or were they really high? Hold on, let me think for a second. They had to have been low. You're going to Topgolf? There you go. They had to have been low. Less people filing for unemployment benefits, more people in the workforce. Yields would go up. Let me look. No, they were lower. Yeah, they were a little bit lower, but I don't think that's enough to pump yields like that. Continued jumps against actual. Okay, the continuing claims were a lot lower. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I think it's still a little bit of an overreaction, but we'll see. Oil at what's the oil news? Is it what is it? SPR or OPEC? What is it? Nettie, can you let me know? Palantir back down, Telly back down. Yeah, I don't know. Oil news today. What is it? Oh, inventories. Okay. You were going off Walter. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's probably what they were reacting to. We'll see what happens with the oil news, though. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's important. I think we have NFP. Yeah, tomorrow's NFP. That's going to be big. Ooh, but this is interesting. If unemployment is low, that would be bad. Well, I don't want to say it's bad. Bad for markets, good for people. Coming back into the workforce to start the new year. I mean, you got to think about what we're doing here too. Like, again, we would need to see unemployment starting to come up in order to give the Fed the green light to start cutting. Which, is that the best thing in the world? Not really. We're kind of in a weird spot here, guys. It's like, do we want cuts for the market? I mean, sort of, because again, in this situation, okay, so with what people are saying right now, and I think people are getting this wildly wrong. Pay attention to this, guys. This is really important. This year's an election year. They're not going to declare a recession in an election year. Not happening. Sorry, they're not going to do it. The last time that we had 2 declining quarters of GDP, what happened? Nothing. They were like, oh man, technical versus blah, blah, blah. Okay, that wasn't even in an election year. What are they going to do when the signals are actually showing you they're not, I'm telling you right now, I would say that it's highly unlikely that they would say there is now a recession right now during the last year of the Biden presidency. I don't think they would do that. Now, what they will do is kind of dance around it and say all of these other weird terms. Now, if they don't necessarily declare that we're in a recession, again, I tweeted this out once, I think. When you're looking at macro and things like this, you have to determine what's actually market moving. And then you also have to make sure that whatever thing that you're looking at, the general public is going to have to find out about eventually. Now, will they with this percent? Potentially. But if they're going to really fight hard against that narrative, then the market has really no reason to do the historical move that everybody talks about when the Fed starts to cut. Because remember, the market really only sells if the cuts happen during or are immediately followed by a recession. But in general, we're in a weird spot. It's like, well, you still have all of this money out there. You're not going to be able to basically make all of it disappear. So what is the long run inflation rate actually going to be? Well, it's probably higher than 2. Which, okay, then what happens? Well, you start to see the wealth gap divide even more. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. You see the wealthy get wildly wealthy if that starts to happen, which you are kind of already starting to see. Again, real estate prices, what have they done? With rates higher, what have real estate prices done? Let me actually pull this up here. Look. Let me see if I can grab this and put it over here. Come on. Median home prices. 5 years. All right. Q2 of 2020, 322,600. The peak was 479,500. You came down. You popped back up to 431,000. Now, the real estate market lags. And you could easily see this numbers continue to come down. But it's not going back here. It's not going back to 322. Because of timing. If you think about timing, there's not really a whole lot of demand right now for houses at these price points because people can't afford them. So who buys them? Well, private equity firms, and they'll supply the demand there. But then when rates start to go down and people can start to afford homes again, this ticks up and the demand picks up too. So it's the same situation, just at a different spot in the graph. It would just be higher. You still wouldn't be able to afford the home that you want. And the private equity firms are still going to come in and be buying them because they know that they can sell them to the individuals that can afford them. It's going to be very strange. We're in a really weird spot here, guys. Oh, ES picking up there a little. Hello. That's interesting. Little divergence here with Telly and ES. You think the seasonal holiday workers are going to affect the next report? Are they included? I don't think they might be included. Let's see here. China and Saudi Arabia top the list of 20 countries whose government or state link. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. They're buying Trump properties. All right, guys. Again, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button here, it helps out a whole lot with the algos. But let's see. Again, I'd love to see Palantir up in there. That's really all I'm looking at. I'm not looking to do too much this week. There's not much to do. See y'all later, James. See you, buddy. Yeah, this is looking a lot better for what I want to see on my potential retest play coming at noon or later. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. We get this nice move up potentially to this BJ key level, get a retest, and then continue higher. That's what I'm looking for. Can I give Riot price targets? Probably not, because it's not going to follow anything that I'm looking at here. The way that I would trade this. This is like if you were in it back down in. Yeah, see, I still wouldn't have traded this. No, I mean I don't. This is just the chart doing what it wants to do. That's kind of all it is. Like you guys got to realize that like I'm so laser focused on what I do in the market that like me giving you a random price target is not helpful to me or you. And people that do that are just leading you to like the slaughter. Like it doesn't make sense. You know what does make sense? You look at this. All right, I enter Mara here. Where are my targets? Well, you got a couple of key levels in here. You got one back in here. You got a lot of key levels that you're looking for in here. That's what I would look for. I wouldn't look for it when it's doing this. But that's why that like I'm able to have like so much success, because I'm so laser focused. Especially with day trades, guys. Especially with day trades. The main reason why the strategy in the Day Trading Mastery course has so much success is because it's so specific, but at the same time so simple. When you look at it, you're like, okay, here's what we're doing. Why does it work? Well, the risk to reward is awesome. The win rate is there, and you're not looking for all sorts of crazy things in the market that you would then have to use your discretion on. That's what that is right there, Daily Pizza. It's just discretion. This isn't anything against you. I'm just saying it doesn't make like logically using your Bill Ackman, anybody's discretion on where this stock is going to go next is just a guess. If I'm in a breakout trade or I'm in those day trades there, the day trades, there's 2 targets. That's it. If they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. But that's why it has 0 losing months. Because it's so specific and it's never up to me to do anything. Yeah, it's up to me to find the swing trades, but once I'm in them, it's not me doing it. It's the system. Remember, you have to be a steward of your system in order to have success. That's all we're doing here. Let's see. And even when I talk about this, is like, I want to see Palantir reclaim this. Is like, was that a price target? No, I just want to see it run back above there and use that level as support. That's it. It's not like, oh, that's the target. No. Here we go on ES. Come on, buddy. Give us a nice move to the upside so we can play that retracement on. That would be nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and then I have to add in the November and December back test for you guys. I mean, they both weren't losing months. November was epic. December had probably the best trade of the year with that strategy. So again, here you guys go. You guys have until Sunday. Don't miss this one. Prices are going back up. The 30% off deal is STV30. That's the code. And then you guys are all good to go to hop in there. If you guys are on the email list, you guys have the 50% off one. But again, you guys have until Sunday. When BJ key levels are close to your retest entry level, how do you choose when to enter? I always enter off of the very specific level that we look for that I teach you guys about. That midpoint level. Ideally, I would like the entry to be within a BJ key level with a stop with some room above. But that doesn't happen all the time. And I will still take the trades because they still play out like, 40% of the time with 1 to 8 risk to reward. Think about that. If you're taking, let's say it's a, what do you call it? First take profits 1 to 4, second take profits 1 to 8, you're hitting a 1 to 6. All right. So what's 1 divided by 7? In order to be profitable, you only need A 14% win rate. Now, it wins like 30 to 45% of the time. But you only need 14. That's why it works so well. But yeah, like if this move today were to come up to here and reject, I would think that the entry level is going to be somewhere in here, which would be awesome. I'd love that. So Daniel, I don't change the entry ever. The entry is always the same. Would I like it to be at a BJ key level? Yeah. Is it always? No. This one was. I can show you guys this one. Is there any flex in your stop? Say BJ key level is a point or two below your stop. Not usually. I'll typically still go 2 ticks, 2 or 3 ticks above or below. But like this one right here is perfect. Like looking at this, guys. This was the trade from 2 weeks ago, I think. This made your whole month. You hit this one trade, your whole month is made. Right here. So the entry is right at the top of this BJ key level. It comes back down, taps in. 4.5 points of risk here. Risk to reward to that final TP, 8-1. So it's more than 1-8. So you're getting more than a 1-6 there. This is 36.5 points. The first TP was like 18-ish in here. Look at this. Just chopping around, triggers you in, boom, right back to the upside. That trade is textbook perfect. It doesn't look that big, but it's massive. 36 points. That's 360% on an ES contract. That's dirty. Less trades, more profits. There you go. Mare screwing around. What's Palantir's trying here. What's Telly doing? Oh, Telly with a little bounce there. Nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy. Come on, ES. Do the thing. Get up there. Give us enough room here. Keep it going. Ooh, that's a nasty 15-minute candle there. Yeah, like usually, nah. I'm still just going to follow the system. The BJ key levels are just there to, like, add as an additional confluence, but it's not gonna like trump the actual strategy. The actual strategy is just gonna play out and work. It's just the BJ key levels are there for an additional visual. That's it. You're getting there. We actually probably only need it to get up to like 62. We wouldn't need anything crazy. This would be a good one. I mean, I think we could get this today. That'd be fun. First opportunity of the year. Woo! That'd be fun, man. Yeah, and I think that Apex 80% off sale is still going on for you guys that want Apex account. Let's see. Palantir looking all right. Cool, thanks. No problem, buddy. No problem. Looking all right here. Looking all right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, man, there's not really much going on here. I mean, I like this. I like this move up. I would just have to wait for the retest. And that's fine. Patience is key. Any other tickers that you guys want to look out for, let me know as well. We'll be on for a little while longer. Why do we have Mare up here? Where's Baba? What's Alibaba doing? 75.30. All right, I mean, 75.35. Just chilling here. Oh, today's the last day for the Apex sale? Is it? Oh, all right. Well, here's the link if you guys want it. Or the link's in the... Oh, no. I'll just give it to you guys right here. Here you go. That's the Apex link if you guys want that. All right, new 15-minute candle here. Let's see if we can push higher. Oh, there goes Palantir. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Oh, wait. Hold on. What time is this? Yeah, I actually probably have to get going. I got a bunch of phone calls I got to make. So team, that's probably going to wrap it up for the stream today. Again, final reminder, you guys have until Sunday to take advantage of that 30% off deal to the Day Trading Mastery course. Same with those 50% off codes that I sent to you guys in your emails. Again, less trades, more profits. That strategy is definitely something that you want to be able to add to your toolbox there. I mean, 0 losing months in 2023 is no joke, man. And we're looking to keep that streak alive going into 2024 to get the 13th green month in a row. So if you guys want to be a part of that too, make sure you guys are hopping in. And then again, once you guys hop in there, if you have any questions about anything that's in there, just shoot me a message on Instagram or Twitter. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. So team, I will see you guys later. Peace.